Shark Tank's Daymond John is a serial entrepreneur, but he's also trying to help others be able to live their dream to start their business. He and I talked about Miller Lite's Tap the Future competition and why entrepreneurs should get involved. Access to capital is one of the most important things for folks who has a great business idea. Well, the 5th annual Miller Lite Tap the Future competition is searching for innovators with new ideas to pitch to a panel of experts. At stake, more than $100,000. Miller Lite has awarded more than $1 million in capital to entrepreneurs from around the country. Joining me now from New York to explain how all of this works is Shark Tank's Daymond John and last year's Tap the Future Grand Prize winner, James Hill. First off, James, I want to start with you. You won last year. What was your idea?
Actually, it was my partner's vision, our CEO. She can't be here today. She just had a baby. But anyway, it's alcoholic kombucha. So if anyone's not familiar with kombucha, it's a fermented tea, very popular health beverage that we've upped the alcohol content that's naturally occurring in the beverage.
So you were able to get the panel to think that it worked. What have you been able to do in the last year to grow the business?
Well, after the competition, we've leveraged the capital that we received from the prize money as well as the networking opportunities that we received from the exposure to begin negotiations on a co-tenancy agreement in our home state of New Mexico. We've also hired legal assistants and engineers to help us maximize and improve the efficiency of our production process. And we're currently about to begin our build out for our facility.
Daymond, it's always, I mean, first of all, a lot of people out there, again, have great ideas, and they're looking for somebody to say, can you invest? And so what makes this particular competition so unique?
Yeah, well, there's several aspects to it. As you said, this has been my 5th year. The greatest part about it is that you don't only win a grand prize. We're going to 5 different cities: Atlanta, Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, and Houston. And in each city, somebody wins $20,000. Then you go into the grand prize that you can win $100,000, right? But the best part about it is you don't have to give up any percentage of your company, and that's the most important part. The startup capital is usually what costs the most. It's when you don't have necessarily all the assets and or sales, and you don't want to give away 20, 30, 50% of your company, but now you can get up to about $120,000, and just the money goes purely to your company. I think that is the thing that makes it so amazing and such a brilliant idea.
And of course, again, you know, we focus on entrepreneurship a lot on this show. A lot of people out there want to be able to be an entrepreneur. There are 2.6 million black-owned businesses in America, but unfortunately, 2.5 million of them only have one employee. And so this program here really gives folks an opportunity to really jumpstart a process where others would love to be able to do so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this is where you can find out about scalability. And, you know, listen, what's the worst scenario? You know, you're not always going to get an A on your report card, but at this time you'll be able to survive what has been invested in your company instead of, you know, having to mortgage the house and everything else like that. I still am a firm believer of activating the power of broke. And with over $100,000, you can more than activate the power of broke.
James, what must someone be prepared for going before this panel? Because you've done it, you guys have been successful. What's your advice?
I would say know your company better than you have ever known it before. You really need to dig into your financials and your business plan. You have to be prepared for every type of question. And you also have to be passionate about your product, of course. And it helps if you have a good market analysis and just really know your company.
Daymond, look, you see a lot of folks pitching, not only on Shark Tank, but you also, I'm quite sure, have folks roll up on you in airports, wherever they see you. What is the common mistake a lot of folks make?
Not having to prove a concept, not going out there in the streets and selling 1 or 2 or 5 items. Also, hypothetically speaking, saying this is a $50 billion market. If I only get 1% of 1% of 1%, this is how rich I'm going to be. Not knowing your facts, you know, not knowing the numbers. Everything that James said he needs to know, those who do not know that, and it's just an idea, it's not worth it. You know, when you pitch me an idea, I have ideas of my own. My mother has ideas of her own. My kids have ideas of their own. You have to go out there and prove it to some extent. So I'll see everybody out there at mltapthefuture.com.
Again, folks, for more information on Miller Lite's Tap the Future competition, go to mltapthefuture.com.
A peaceful protest turned deadly. 37-year-old black man was shot and killed by Baton Rouge police. Your hands are in the air, and you still get shot by the cops.
Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead.
We're not going to let hate define us.
Race is a big part of this.
If truly all lives matter, then all lives need to matter equally.
What we require is action. What we require is accountability. We understand that black lives do matter, and we will keep focused on this issue.
NewsOne Now, every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.